Hello everybody, welcome to Friday, week number 4 of our quarantine workout series. Today's going to be a full body consisting of 5 stations, 2 exercises per station, supersetting for 8 minutes. Alright, station number 1, we're going to start off with some star sit-ups, and here we're going to be working out our anterior shoulder, abs, obliques, and a little bit of quads. So we're going to start off positioned flat on our back with your arms and legs almost fully extended, hovering over the floor in a jumping jack-like position. We then take one hand, touch it to the opposite side foot by crunching up and squeezing to pull the arm and leg toward each other. After touching, you will then slowly return to the starting position and repeat the process over again with the other hand and other foot. After touching both feet with both hands, we perform the exercise again, and that is considered 1 rep. Alright, next we have sumo squats with ballerina taps. This is going to primarily work out our quads, hamstrings, and calves. So let's position the feet wider than shoulder width apart with the feet pointed in a 45-degree angle and your body weight equally distributed throughout your feet. While keeping that equal balance throughout your foot, squat down low to where your femur is slightly angled up or your hip is slightly lower than your knee. All this while winding your hands up. Then press the floor with your feet with as much power as you possibly can while shooting your hands through the sky to gain momentum on the jump and bring your feet together like a ballerina. Make sure to land on your toes, bring your heels to the ground, wind those hands back up, and perform another squat. Alright, next up we have station number 2, which we're going to start off with narrow squat bicep curls, in which we're going to be working out our quads, hammies, and biceps. So you're going to want to grab 2 weights and position your feet about 6 to 8 inches apart with your feet pointed forward. Have good posture at the top, always, and start by bending the knees and squatting down as low as you can go while hip hinging so that your upper body is leaning forward and our weight is out to the sides. Push off of both feet when you reach the bottom to raise your body back to the starting position, where you will then curl the weights while keeping your elbows stationary. And the reason we always keep our elbows stationary is so that we're not getting any momentum. It's just the muscle pulling the weight, not momentum. Alright, welcome to forward lunge leans with tricep extensions. We're going to be working out our hamstrings, calves, and triceps here. So we're going to start off in a straight up position with the weights on the side and feet shoulder width apart. We're going to lunge forward while hip hinging, so your upper body is almost bowing forward while creating a bend at the elbows. Once your chest touches your quad, press the weights backward with your triceps while keeping the elbows stationary. Press your body back to the starting position and perform 10 reps for each leg and 20 reps for each tricep. And make sure, please focus on that knee being over the midfoot. Okay, you don't want it too far on the foot or too in back of the foot. Alright, next up we have cross box step ups. This is going to work out our hamstrings, quads, glutes, and abs. First, you're going to want to position yourself standing next to a platform, a bench, a couch, table, or anything that can hold your weight. You're going to cross step up onto the platform with the foot furthest from the platform from the starting position. Once the whole sole of that cross foot is firmly placed on the platform, step up by shifting the weight over the cross step foot and pressing up with that foot. Once you've pressed your body up, take the opposite knee and squeeze it to its opposite elbow. Then place that same foot back on the ground and repeat the process. Alright, next up we have our incline wide grip push-ups, in which we're going to be working out our chest, triceps, and abdominal muscles. So first off, we're going to want to position our hands wider than shoulder width apart on a platform that can sustain our body weight. Once securing a grip, place both feet behind you and create a straight body leaning forward with your arms fully extended. Lower your body with your elbows, flaring out at about 45-degree angles. Once your chest hits the platform, you want to press up explosively using your chest and triceps. This should cause some air time with your hands off of the platform. After landing and securing your grip again, stay in the leaning position with arms extended. Take one knee and pull it towards the opposite elbow and vice versa with the other knee. Once having completed 2 knee raises, we get back into our push-up position and start the whole process over again. All right, now we're on to single leg RDLs into a calf raise. In this exercise, we're going to be working at our hamstrings and calf muscles. We're going to position ourselves in a straight up position with a weight in our right hand while placing our body weight onto the right leg. Now we're going to start by bending forward at the hip and keeping our posture. We're also going to keep the knee that we're leaning all of our weight on straight. And as we bend, we're going to simultaneously lift our opposite leg off the ground for 1, balance, and 2, to allow the right leg to do all of the work. Once bending as far down as you can, lift your upper body back by pulling with your hamstring. Once back into the starting position, bring both feet to the ground, calf raise with both feet, and repeat all previous steps on the same foot you bent down with. After completing 12 reps on your right foot, you're going to switch over to the left foot and complete all the same steps with that foot. All right, and now we have our door wide grip lat pulls. This is going to be working out our lats and our biceps. So we're going to tie 2 pieces of cloth together like I have here with the 2 sweatshirts. I'm going to place both knots on the opposite side of the door in which I'm not going to be working out on. I then close the door and lock it so that nobody can open it while I'm working out. Next, we're going to grab and firmly wrap our hands with the close while getting into a wide stance sumo squat position with our feet up against the wall. Once tugging for precaution to make sure that it's nice and tight and securing a grip, slowly lower yourself down to the bottom by bending your knees, but also by carrying your weight with your arms. So your legs are not carrying your weight, your arms are. Once lowered, pull yourself straight up. You're not coming at the top at an angle, you're coming straight up, pulling your elbows down and slightly behind you, and squeezing your back muscles at the top for 2 seconds. After 2 seconds, you're going to lower yourself back down to the bottom and repeat all the previous steps. All right, and here we have door rows, in which we're going to be using our biceps and back. So here we have the same equipment set up as the lat raise exercises that we just did. After tugging for safety and establishing a great grip, walk your feet to the door with a straight up posture. Bend your upper body backwards slowly, like the Matrix, at the knees. Lower yourself until your body is at a straight 45-degree angle and your arms are fully extended. Once fully extended, keep your elbows tucked and pull your body all the way forward until your elbows are behind your back. Once your elbows are behind your back, make sure you squeeze your back muscles as hard as you can for 2 seconds and slowly lower yourself back to the starting position and repeat all the previous steps. Last exercise, we have our door bicep curls, in which we're working out our biceps and forearms. So it's the same setup as the last exercise, and all you need to do is re-grip your hands into a nails facing up grip, with your elbows tucked in front of your body. Lower yourself slowly while keeping the grip and your elbows narrow, and curl yourself straight towards the top of the door by squeezing your biceps towards your forearms. So you want to make sure at the top your biceps and forearms are touching one another. Keep your elbows in front of your body at all times. And once having fully contracted your biceps, squeeze at the top for 2 seconds and lower yourself back to the down position slowly and with control.